One of those things here to the radio station this evening. It wasn't a train, but it definitely was a bus. And funny enough, the bus driver was actually listening to Coast FM. Coast FM 963, home of the classic hits. Stephen Wheatley here with you on this Monday, the 18th of November. Good to be with you on this Monday evening, playing you some of the Central Coast's greatest classic hits. We had starting off the hour with Shannon Noel, Shine and Bachelor Girl with their 90s hit, Buses and Trains. I actually wonder, being that song came out in the 90s, if she still is a bachelorette, that girl. Anyway, coming up next, we're going to be hearing from a band who actually recently was just performing on the Central Coast. They were actually playing at, well, I still call it the Woodpaw, but it's actually called the Sunken Monkey now. Here is Jet with Roll Over DJ. Coast FM 963, home of the classic hits. Stephen Wheatley here with you till 9 p.m. tonight. And that was Salt and Pepper there. And I'm not talking about the seasonings, ladies and gentlemen. That was the group themselves with their classic hit there, What a Man. And that's actually one of my picks for tonight, with this being November and with a lot of men at the moment growing their mustaches because of Movember. And I'm sure that when they go to the barber and they get a lot of their mo and mustaches styled up, they walk out and a lot of people go, oh, what a man. And I actually probably say that myself. I actually probably said that this evening, actually, when I walked into the station and I saw a lot of the good, helpful team around me. Every time I come to the station, I go, oh, what a bunch of great men. Anyway, coming up, we're going to be hearing from another absolutely great man with Mr. Big. But first, a word from our station sponsor.
Living on the coast. Coast FM 963.
Coast FM 963, home of the classic hits. Steve here with you until 9 p.m. tonight. That was a band you may or you may not be familiar with, the Gorillas there with November Has Come. And I must probably say, November for me hasn't been too bad so far. I've been a little bit busy, but not too busy. Anyway, coming up, we're going to be hearing from another artist, and I hope that you do have someone special in your life and you are treating good. Anyway, here is You Don't Treat Me Good. Coast FM 963, home of the classic hits. Stephen Wheatley here with you. That was Angus and Julia Stone there with Big Jet Plane, and he was actually telling me through the break, fellow Raw team member here at Coast FM, Angus, that he actually wrote that song back when he was 11 years old. And I said to him, well, I hope you're going to take me on your Big Jet Plane one day, because if you wrote that when you're 11 years old, I think you're probably going to be getting quite a bit of money for all the times we've played that song here at the station. And before that, we had Sonia Dada with You Don't Treat Me No Good No More, which I actually just thought of during the break. I actually have that song in my top Spotify playlist. So there you go. Anyway, coming up, we're going to be hearing from ZZ Top. And because this is one of my other picks for the evening, I've chosen this song because of November and because of Movember, about what some men are doing when they're going and getting themselves all styled up. But first, a word from our station sponsor. Coast FM 963, home of the classy hits. Steve here with you, and that was my other pick for the evening with Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top. Is what some people definitely say when they see a lot of men who are doing November at the moment, who are all nice and dressed up with their mustaches all groomed and fluffed. They go, oh, isn't that a very well sharp dressed man? And very groomed too. Anyway, that's it for me for the evening, Coasties. The A's are coming up at 9 o'clock, followed by Indie Cafe at 10 o'clock with Matt McCoy. I leave you with one more song on this Monday evening. It's by a great Australian artist, as we all know, Ozzy Crawl, with something that they tell us not to do, and I think it's actually probably a great bit of advice. Until then, Coasties, that's it for me for the evening. Good night.